join the Discord, link in the description. Spoiler warning for the Soul Eater anime and manga, just in case. What's good? I'm back, and today we're doing a little something different from my normal auto-generated 1v1s content. So, after the MADARA rework mini update, the ABA community went a little bit overboard in their hate for PAR. The result? Only Girls 2022. For anyone who doesn't understand what this means, it means that PAR intends to only release female characters to ABA in the coming months. At first I was like, god damn it, why'd you guys do this? Because the absolute #1 thing that ABA general goblins like to complain about is adding female characters to the game. But then I looked at the characters and I was like, this might not be so bad. Oh, never mind. I'm not even mad at these character choices, and in my opinion, some of them could be pretty sick. But out of all of them, I think Maka sticks out the most, since I never see any Soul Eater representation in an anime game. It sucks too, cause Soul Eater is easily one of my favorite shonens ever, with the power system just as unique as the show itself. If you haven't watched or read Soul Eater, their power system comes from humans that can turn into weapons, called demon weapons, and Meisters, the people who fight with these weapons. Additionally, they can enhance these powers by tuning into their soul wavelength, which can be used offensively or defensively. Also, there's black blood and madness, but I might get to that later, I don't know. So, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna make some predictions and create concept ideas about Maka's moveset based on both the anime and manga. These are gonna be fully fleshed out moves with detailed descriptions so that you guys can get a sense of what it would be like to play this character. Anyway, let's get into the moveset. Since Maka is a Scythe Meister, it would seem fairly obvious that she would have Scythe M1s. I really hope PAR makes custom animations for her M1s, since the normal sword M1s on a Scythe would seem pretty boring. I'd also like to see some extra things on her M1s, and these are just ideas, so I seriously doubt they'd be good or balanced, but it would be cool to see anyway. First, this is the idea I'm the most uncertain about. Maybe she could have one M1 that's longer range than the others, like a WHITEBEARD M1, but that would be kind of broken, considering the moveset, so anyway. Second, this is the idea that I'm going to stick to the most. If she does a normal grounded knockaway, the opponent is inflicted with a duration of bleed that lasts 10 seconds and deals 5 damage total over time. With the bleed effect, anybody affected takes 1.1 times damage, which might not seem like a lot, but this extra damage snowballs a lot over time. Anyway, let's get into the moves. The first move is Maka Chop. Maka pulls out a book and slams it over the opponent's head. This is essentially Ryuko's punch with less damage but a shorter cooldown. Also, slightly more range to make it easier to land. I'll put bleed damage in each move, even if it isn't a final mechanic for this concept. Second move, Scythe Rush. Maka swings Soul Eater 3 times, ending in a punch infused with Soul Wavelength. Kinda like Afro Samurai's Triple Strike, but each strike moves you forward farther than Triple Strike. Movement speed is not affected after a successful strike, but each whiff strike allows you to move farther. A successful guard break with a last hit won't knock back either. Third move, Scythe Spin / Heavy Slash. After a short windup, Maka begins spinning her scythe in front of her and running forward. While active, Maka is able to parry 2 hits before the move runs out. Can be cancelled during the windup animation and cannot jump while in Scythe Spin. It can also be cancelled anytime with a Heavy Slash, M1s, or block, but nothing else. Heavy Slash. If pressed again, after Scythe Spin, Maka will perform a wide slash with her scythe. This ends Scythe Spin and will guard break. This is basically Sasuke's Chidori Katana mixed with Kiritsugu's Triple XL. The purpose of it is to have a good gap closer for an M1 heavy character like Maka. It's more of a utility tool than anything else. Fourth move, Anti-Demon Wavelength. Maka imbues Soul with her Anti-Demon Wavelength, causing her scythe to glow. Cannot use Scythe Twirl if Anti-Demon Wavelength is active. Okay, so it wouldn't be a PAR character with at least one broken move in base, and here's what I think would be a great addition to the PAR arsenal. Essentially, this move makes your first M1, or the first hit of any move, guard break. You can also modify Maka Chop or Scythe Rush to guard break on their first hit. If you whiff on your first M1, the effect goes away. This is pretty much high risk, high reward, allowing for some insane pressure. Also, the cooldown doesn't start until the effect ends, just to balance it out. Now for mode, I had a ton of ideas on what this mode could be. In my head, there are 3 different kinds of modes Par could do for her. First, normal soul resonance. Second, black blood / insanity. Third, and big manga spoilers here, black blood armor. For the sake of this video, I'm going to make a concept for soul resonance, since this is the most likely outcome for Maka's awakening. Anyway, let's get into the awakening moves. Also, since you would be a Par character, you better believe this mode is going to be overpowered. First of all, she would get modeled M1s in mode, because of course she would, every sword character does. First move, Witch Hunt. Maka resonates with Soul to create a large energy scythe. Buffs M1 range and damage significantly. Can be used again for a large slash with Witch Hunt. Using Witch Hunt twice will remove M1 range buffs. Basically, she gets Rika mode M1s after using this for 15 seconds total. M1 damage is also changed to 6.2 while Witch Hunt is active. The second part of the move is a mid-range guard break, similar to Ryuko's Decapitate but a bit smaller and a bit less damage. Second move, Majin Hunt. Maka stomps the ground once and leaps forward with the Majin Hunt scythe. The stomp at the beginning is a guard break down slam, while the jump is a tracking slash that follows afterwards and is blockable. Basically, this is to put pressure. It's similar to stand jump. Third move, Kishin Hunt. Maka lifts a huge rainbow scythe above her and slams it down after a short windup. Uses a fourth of your mode bar. Similar to Excalibur except it down slams. Fourth move, Black Blood Resonance. After a short windup, Maka gains a blue aura and piano music can be heard. In this state, all damage is multiplied by 1.4 and Kishin Hunt is changed into a one-shot that can bypass guard. This move really takes the cake, and due to the 1.4 damage multiplier and the guaranteed one-shot during it. Kishin Hunt is not a guaranteed auto-aim one-shot though, so you still need to get in range of your opponent. Majin Hunt would help with that. Anyway, yeah, that's the concept. More than anything, I just wanted to create a cool character rather than a balanced one. Besides, we all know how Par characters are like on release, so don't tell me that this concept is unbalanced in the comments, because believe me, I know it's unbalanced. So, yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Leave any feedback in the comments, join the Discord, subscribe, like, ring the bell. Yeah, see ya.